Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel and thank you for stopping by if you're interested in learning Korean. On this channel, we'll start from the very basics and slowly learn different Korean sentence patterns and grammar through many examples. But before we do that, we first need to learn Hangul, the Korean alphabet. So today, let's learn Hangul. Hangul is made up of 19 consonants and 21 vowels. It's really simple and easy to learn, so you can pick it up quite quickly. Once you know Hangul, you can pronounce all the sounds in Korean. More importantly, it lets you form syllables. Let's start with the consonants. There are 14 basic consonants and 5 double consonants. We'll go through the consonants one by one. 그, 기역. This is how you write the consonant 기역. Sounds like 그. Somewhere between g or k sound. 그, 가위, 고기, 느, 니은. You can write it like this. By the way, 니은 is the name of this consonant. Sounds like 느. Just like N in no. 나비, 누구, 디귿. How to write it? Like this. I'll place a small video here showing how the letters are written. So if you want to learn how to write them, keep watching this side. Sounds like 드. Some might say it sounds more like t, but there is another sound in Korean that is closer to t sound. 다리, 도둑, 리을. Sounds like 르. Somewhere between R and L sound. 라면, 러시아, 미음. Sounds like 무. Simple, just like M in mom. 마늘, 마음. 비읍. Sounds like 프. 바나나, 비, 시옷. Sounds like 스. 사과, 서울, 이응. Silent at the start of a syllable, but sound at the end, like song. 아이. We'll learn about vowels a bit later, but there is no sound from the consonant. It takes a sound from the vowel here. 아이, 즈, 지읒. Sounds like 즈, like J in jump. 지구, 주말, 치읓. Sounds like 치, like CH in chop. 차, 치약, 키읔. Sounds like It's like a strong K, as in king. 코, 카드, 티읕. Sounds like like T in top. 토요일, 토요일. 토마토, 토마토. 프, 피읍. Sounds like 프, 프, 프. Like P in pen. 파인애플, 파인애플. 피, 피, 흐, 히읗. Sounds like 흐, 흐, 흐. Like H in hat. 해, 해. 학교, 학교. Alright, that was all the basic consonants. But some of these consonants can be a little tricky to pronounce because they are between the sounds we have in English. So let's take a look at some of the tricky ones. Earlier I explained 기억 is somewhere in between g and k. For example, when I introduce the g sound, I often use the word 고기, which means meat, and I usually romanize it as G-O-G-I. Even though it doesn't exactly sound the English G, that's okay. Sometimes students comment that it still sounds like K, and that's understandable. But for Koreans, it's actually a clearly different sound. Why? Because there is another consonant that sounds like a strong and clear K, and that's kiuk. K is stronger and aspirated, meaning you release more air. So to get kiuk right, keep it soft. Don't push too much air. For kiuk, give it bigger puff of air. Let's try both together with words. 고기, 코. 고기, 코. 디귿 is soft, like D at the start. 티읕 is like an aspirated T, so more air comes out. 다리, 토마토. 다리, 토마토. 비읍 is soft, like B at the start. 피읍 is strong aspirated P, which means more air. 바나나, 파인애플, 바나나, 파인애플. 기억, 디귿, 비읍 are soft sounds, which mean less air, and aspirated sounds like 키읔, 티읕, 피읍 mean more air. We're going to repeat those 6 words together, and if you want to feel the difference, grab a sheet of tissue paper. And when you pronounce the sounds, hold the tissue in front of your mouth. This way you can see how much air comes out with each consonant. It's a fun and easy way to notice the difference between soft and aspirated sounds. So are you ready? Let's go. 고기, 코. 다리, 토마토. 바나나, 파인애플. Alright, now let's move on to another consonant that learners often find tricky. It's the 리을 sound. Earlier I explained it's somewhere between R and L sounds. As an example, I introduced 라면, but it's not like ramen. It's 라면. Because the 리을 sound in Korean is made by touching the tip of your tongue to the ridge behind your upper teeth. So it's a bit like an English R, a bit like an L, right in the middle. So don't roll it back like an English R, and don't pronounce it fully like an L either. Let's practice a bit together. 라디오, 라디오. 로봇, 로봇. 리본, 리본. Next, let's learn about the double consonants. 쌍기역, 쌍디귿, 쌍비읍, 쌍시옷, 쌍지읒. 그 is a stronger version of 그. 까치, 까치. 뜨 is a stronger version of 드. 땅, 땅. 브 is a stronger version of 브. 빵, 빵. 스 is a stronger version of 스. 쌀, 쌀. 즈 is a stronger version of 즈. 짜장면, 짜장면. When you pronounce these tense consonants, tighten your mouth slightly and don't release extra air. They are not aspirated like k, t, p. They're just stronger and firmer. Everyone, congratulations! Now you've learned all the consonants. Not tired yet, right? Now you're gonna learn the vowels. In Korean, there are 10 basic vowels and 11 compound vowels, making a total of 21 vowels. Let's start with the basic vowels first. A, as in father, a. Ya, as in yard, yarn, ya. O, as in up, about, o. Yo, as in yarn, young, yo. U, as in go, boy, u. Yo, as in yolk, yogurt, yo. U, as in who, room, u. U, as in youth, use, you. As in taken, fallen, E, as in teeth, beak, E. Next, we have the compound vowels. E, as in apple, E. Ye, as in yam, ye. E, as in egg, bed, E. Ye, as in yet, ye. Wa, as in wine, wa. We, as in wagon, we. Wa, as in once, wa. We, as in web, wet, we. As in kiwi, we. In fact, the vowels we, are almost pronounced the same. Even native speakers, including myself, can't really tell the difference. So don't worry, just pronounce them like we, and you'll be fine in everyday conversation. Alright, now let's go through all of them and pronounce each one. 그, 느, 드, 르, 무, 브, 스, 으, 즈, 츠, 크, 트, 프, 흐, 끄, 뜨, 뿌, 스, 쯔, 아, 야, 어, 여, 우, 요, 우, 유, 으, 이, 에, 예, 와, 왜, 워, 왜, 위, 의. Alright, we've now gone through all the Korean letters. Some pronunciation might still feel a little tricky, but that's totally normal. If you keep listening and practicing, you'll start to notice those subtle differences little by little. Thanks for watching today's lesson, and next time, let's learn how to build syllables in Korean. See you next time. Bye!